So, to explain why Batman was having beef with Team Robin Hood, we gotta start at the beginning. Prison.
Hello. Welcome to the dungeon.
So, anyway, these random ass Batman villains are trying to escape. When all of a sudden, Batman pulls up and his ride is looking clean as hell, like he got it fresh off the lot. But before he can do anything, Green Arrow's hating ass flies in, and what is that? The freaking Arrowmobile?
Brother,
Anyway, Batman and Arrow decide to have a little competition to see who could take out the most ops. And I'm not gonna lie, Green Arrow's keeping up with Batman. Kinda reminds me of the time when Kakashi decided to race Guy in the greatest track meet of all time.
Where did you get those things? Oh, from a pile of junk before we started.
Anyway, Arrow and Batman are tied in the ops department when they notice old dude sneaking around and are about to smoke his ass, but they get teleported instead. So it turns out that old dude is Merlin. Like, you know, the Merlin from the Arthurian legend? Yeah, that's him. Who went to grab Arrow and Batman because apparently one of them is worthy of wielding Excalibur, Arthur's magical sword, because Arthur is in the back just taking a nap or something, and his hating-ass sister Morgana is running the country. So they get going, and eventually they reach the big-ass tower where Merlin hid the sword, and then Morgana's hating-ass pulls up, and Merlin's just like,
Get back, witch!
I'm not a witch, I'm your wife.
but instead, she hits Batman with the
Clothesbeam!
And look at this fit. Batman is dressed to the nines. Mwah. Chef's kiss. Oh, and it turns him evil or whatever. And a simp. But honestly, what's a little villainy when you get to look like this? Regardless, this leaves Merlin flabbergasted as Morgana tells Batman to go get Excalibur. And look how happy my man Batman is. He's literally skipping up those steps. But Merlin ain't having none of that and starts throwing Kamehamehas at Morgana. But she counters with a
your powers are weak, old man.
So instead, Merlin gives Green Arrow a sword and tells him to go stop Batman. So Arrow yeets himself up there and they get to swinging.
Prepare for the fight scene.
Batman hits the jump pad and flies 20 feet into the air, but Arrow weaves out the way. And I didn't know Arrow was part of Weave Nation, because look how clean this man is with the parries and weaves.
Parry, thrust, good!
But then he gets done dirty as Batman moves out the way, and look at this Looney Tunes ass fall. Then Batman tries to cut his head off, but Arrow redeems himself as he weaves out the way and shoots a net at Batman.
Yes, a tiny net is a death sentence. It's a net and it's tiny.
But Batman breaks out and screw a sword, he's throwing hand. Oof, I know that had to hurt. Arrow's brain is looking like a pinball machine right now. And now, as Arrow is hanging off the cliffside, he breaks out Naruto's most powerful technique, Talk no Jutsu.
Easy, Bats. Easy. It's me, your buddy, Green Arrow.
Green Arrow?
But the suit is too clean and is too powerful, and Batman gives Green Arrow the Ra's al Ghul treatment. Meanwhile, Merlin is getting his ass kicked by something that looks like Aquaman pulled out the drain pipe, but Merlin manages to cast a spell before being grabbed on the mouth. The spell hits Batman and turns him good again, and then out of nowhere, Merlin pulls up with his random ass ginger dude.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Then Morgana gives a speech.
Now you see that evil will always triumph, because good is dumb.
As they get ready to jump her ass, but then she straight up pulls a Maleficent.
See for yourself.
All the powers of hell!
So Merlin tells Batman to go grab Excalibur to myrtleize Morgana, and throughout this whole episode, everyone's been glazing up Batman like, oh, he's the chosen one, he's so cool. But when he reaches for the sword, it hits him with the
Denied! Sit down!
And look at Merlin, because this man is shook. Because how the hell are you supposed to fight a dragon? The answer? Jump her ass. But Morgana doesn't like that as she hits the random ass Ginger and Merlin with her hot ass breath. That breath is lethal, and you know it smells like some doo-doo water because it straight up petrifies them.
Oh, that would be me. I've been swimming in raw sewage. I love it.
Then she's about to use her hot ass breath on Batman, but my man Green Arrow is here with the assist.
I know, I'm amazing, right?
Alright, buddy, calm down. But he goes for the Excalibur because if it's not Batman, that means he's the chosen one. But the sword is like,
Denied! Sit down!
but then Batman steps up for the assist, but Morgana releases her hot ass breath to try to petrify him, but surprise, they are unaffected. Then Batman is like,
Okay, Master. Let's kill the whole beach!
and I swear Green Arrow has to be the greatest archer of all time, because look at this buffoonery. This, for some reason, sets off a nuke. And you know that the only reason Batman gave Arrow the win is because he, quote-unquote, doesn't kill, which is some nonsense, because you definitely hit the assist on this one. Anyway, Batman's clean-ass suit evaporates, and he's left with his old trash-ass suit instead. So now with the battle over, Merlin decides to zap Batman and Robin Hood back into their own time, and you know what they decide to do?
So, wanna go drive cars?
Bitchin'.